Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to part 2 of this podcast. Recorded live in front of absolutely nobody. We have Gare Doctor, Dominus Nominus, and Dougie. Let's get started on AJ Prellers Runner going. Hey guys, welcome back to part 2 of a podcast that you may never see part 1 of. As last time at least, we have Dom.
Hello.
Gare.
What up, what up?
And that's everybody, right? I think that's everybody.
Yep, I think you got them all.
And that's Dougie. As we cut off kind of abruptly last time because of, I think Dougie needed some personal time with his girlfriend, and Dom went and needed personal time with his boyfriend.
It sounds kind of...
Wait, what was I doing now?
Nothing.
Oh.
You'll hear it on the podcast.
Alright.
As you can tell, this is going to be a little bit of a more off-the-cuff podcast because, it's like late at night and a Friday night, so like everybody's kind of done with the week.
Yeah, this is Preller After Dark.
Preller After Dark, I like that.
Was the first half of the podcast really so structured?
Not even a little bit.
No.
We were, I'm telling you, 3 big personalities just spitting fire.
Like,
if you thought the first half of the podcast was...
we're about to get worse. We're about to get so much worse because of our first topic that was brought up by Gare.
Sorry.
Yeah, well, say it. You gotta say it now. You have to own up to it.
You're right, I do. I want to know, why does everyone hate the Padres?
Okay, so I believe number 1 on the list with a big red circle around it has got to be probably AJ Preller.
GM, is that why?
I'm just gonna guess. Just gonna guess. Because, well, really, no offense, guys, none of you really talk. It's kind of just me. No, my team.
To the rest of the team.
My team.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of just me.
Yeah, I mean, like, pop quiz for Dom and Gare. Name a single player for the Padres.
Cannonball Dickerson.
There you go.
He died.
So I was about to say Mudflap Records, but he's on the Giants.
He's on the Giants, you schmuck.
I know, Catfish O Acid. That's who I was saying.
Yeah, it's Catfish. I mean, that shows me that immediately none of you listened to the podcast I put out yesterday.
CJ Yancey.
Because
it was
CJ
so
and Alice...
terrible.
Oh, yeah, yesterday was really bad. It was basically...
If you're listening to this one, it's even worse. So...
Oh.
No chance this is
This is
worse.
about to be great. This is about to be the best podcast recorded yet.
I mean...
I don't hear an echo, and we're fucking hilarious.
Honestly, after listening to that podcast again, we had more dead air and wrestling talk than we did MLR talk.
And?
That's
You said
true.
It was a bad thing.
I don't like
we were
wrestling,
supposed
sorry.
to talk... We were supposed to talk about Truck and, like, Altgate.
Oh, we kind of
a few
did.
times. Did we?
Yep, that's true. A little bit, but not much, because, like, Preller was being, like, hush-hush about it.
Preller was being like, I don't want to have to clear my podcast with the OOTC.
No, Pops talked about it on his podcast. So
Oh,
we're fine,
sweet, in
right?
that case. What the fuck was up with Altgate? What was it, like 20 people now? We're up to like 20 alts banned now? They banned the Red
Yeah,
Sox
what-
thing like this
Wait,
morning?
Are we really?
No,
Or is it just...
it's like 10.
Was it really 10, though?
Well-
I haven't even...
I thought it was
It
only
was-
those 5.
Five
Yeah, I
of
was gonna say
them...
it was at least 5.
5 of them were banned in press releases, and 5 of them conveniently quit the same day.
So I have a
Oh.
question. Everyone's talking about the Voorhees sweepstakes and how people are,
They are?
really hard after him. Are we sure he's not an alt?
Voorhees isn't an alt. We know that.
Are you sure? Because
We've heard him talk.
until October.
We've heard him talk. I think. Probably. Voorhees isn't an
That
alt.
doesn't make-
Please don't
It
start
does
this.
seem like... Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna... I don't think we should throw around accusations.
Yeah, personally, I think this Gare Doctor guy is pretty suspicious.
I'm just gonna say, I'm just trying to eliminate all the catchers.
Actually-
so I'm the only one.
Actually, hang on a second. We're going to talk about something a little more.
Yep. Okay, I knew
I've-
this was coming.
No, you've just reminded me because I had to say your name again. So, Gare. Who is this
yeah, what the
this
fuck?
suspiciously Yadier Molina sounding name?
Oh my god, that makes so much more sense now that you say that. Okay.
Yeah, I
Oh
didn't
my
notice
god.
that.
Okay, hang on a
Yeah, I
second.
didn't notice that until
There's-
you said that.
there's
and
an-
that makes so much more sense.
There's another post When the fuck did this happen? What the hell? They have all of us on here. Wait a second.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Go on Kissing Gare Doctor at .wordpress.com.
Kissing Gare
Go on.
Doctor.
Yeah, that's so ridiculous.
Oh yeah, I'm on there.
It's like
Dom-
kissing Susie Colbert.
Wait, is this about? This is about
Pictures. This is about pictures. Okay, question. First off, Sylvester Cinnamon has pitched. We just don't talk about it.
I'm gonna be honest. The pitching, article was a really well-written article. So,
But why?
Who is this?
so all right. Just to walk you through my day, I'm at work,
Oh no.
which I consider headquarters, and I'm just going through my day, and then I get this random message from someone on the Pirates that's like, Gare, who's Yolanda? And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I have no idea. And so they're like, Yolanda, look at this website. It's posted on the Reddit. So then I look and I'm like, what the hell is going on? So then I send a message.
Did you just say posted on the Reddits?
I don't know, dude.
I don't know.
Like,
I'm
Like an
too many
80-year-old
Jack
would say.
Daniels in, alright, dude? Just relax.
it's on way too much ketamine right now.
Yeah.
Oh god, too much
Dougie was
ketamine.
providing, not a big deal. So,
Oh.
I'm at work, and I have to go into a meeting, but I quickly post a news, I'll address the rumors when I get back. And I come back, and it's like this shit show of, everyone speculating what
It was... I had money on this.
I know. And Pops runs a clean clubhouse. Shout out to Pops. No drama allowed. We're not allowed to take part in any
You're
of that
boring.
stuff. Yeah, so I was just like, I ran a real clean message, and then people were pissed about it. And then Lavelle, Neil, that drunk, posts this photo of me
Oh,
out
yeah.
on the town with Yolanda. And I'm like, what? I don't even know what's happening anymore.
Oh my god, I forgot about that whole Lavelle thing, because I am also doing work, and because I have Discord open way more than most other people, if you didn't know. I'm sitting there, and this is like the third random-ass person that's just appeared and vanished, like the advanced stats guy, who's posting the weirdest fucking stats.
On Twitter and stuff. Yeah, I saw that.
Can I just say right now that Advanced Stats MLR is one of my favorite novelty accounts?
Oh, it's great.
Really?
But-
Better than the Red Sox child?
Oh my god, the Red Sox child.
I said one of my favorites. There could be multiple.
But, Gare, you have to understand, the betting pool opened instantly after you said that.
Well, my favorite is Preller just goes, he's definitely gay. And I was like, wait, what? How did we get here so quickly? It's a woman who likes me. How am I gay?
So, first off, props if this person, for whatever reason, is listening, which I will tag Gare repeatedly and just so this person listens to it.
Oh, thanks.
You've got possibly the most, obsessive teenage girl looking website possible.
True.
Because there's effort, but not enough effort, kind of thing.
Right. And don't, if nobody knows who this person is, don't reveal your identity, because it is,
I think-
nobody knows, and it's just incredible.
First off,
Protect you, but only if you remain secret. That's the thing.
this
I'm
person...
looking at the banner right now, and it's so good.
The numbers?
all different fonts.
Gare, Gare, are those your swings?
Wait a second. Just quickly go to the contact page on that website. It's
Oh, yeah.
It kills me. Because
Wait.
you go to contact,
Oh, God!
it's fucking eyes.
Gare, I have to ask, have you ever put in any of those swings before?
I
Oh
might
my
have. Oh no, that's
Are those
bad.
your swings? Hold on, let me check.
Oh god.
I was sitting there. First off, we have to eventually get to the debate of, is 1,000 a number?
It is.
Is it zero that is a
not,
number?
But 1,000 is.
Okay, so... Also, just to shut down the shit from the Pops Commission or whatever it is, the Commissioner Corner, I'm calling it that, you can't stop me. Pineapple does not go on pizza. Please don't say it does.
Agreed.
I get down on some pineapple on pizza, I gotta be honest with you.
Oh my god.
Okay, so hold on. Is it the preferred way to have pizza for you, or is it It's
no,
okay.
It's a special Dougie treat for when I do good in the
Dougie
baseball game.
I thought that was
When I do good in the
ketamine.
baseball game, I go, oh, I get my special pizza.
So we know where Dom lives, like
Yeah.
literally exactly where he lives. Do we know where Dougie lives? I need to call the FBI.
I mean, we could figure it out, but we're not going to.
I've described, let's just say it's a major Midwestern city. Full
Dallas.
stop.
Please
Do
tell
you
me
not
it's
know-
not St. Louis, because I literally hate St. Louis with like every fiber in my being.
God
No, I
damn
said
it.
a major city.
Ooh!
Pardon me, I like that. That's
I am
good.
tagging Jeff Steelflex in this.
Jeff Steelflex. That's like a pretty impressive like porno name.
That's
if
a
there
very
is
good like
one.
porn MMR
Oh,
name.
good. Okay, hang on. We're going on the tangent now. We're gonna look at it. We gotta know what's the best porn name on each roster.
Well, yep, there it is. If you were listening for the quality content,
Oh, this is like, you know how?
Preller, that's what this is like.
No, honestly, it's not.
I'm a fan of Bartholomew Crumblepuff as a porn name.
Yeah, that's a good one. Hold on, Arizona. No, Arizona. Arizona. Arizona.
Monster Mash is no Dom Steaks.
Dom Steaks
Steaks.
or Charles Magnus would be another good
Charles
one.
Magnus is also.
Yeah, he gets down, and you know it.
You know he gets nasty.
It's Chucky Magnus.
Okay, this might not necessarily be a porn name, but I love the name Fly Spaceman.
Yeah, that's
I
good.
do like that name.
It's a good one.
We were looking at. I think we were looking to draft him, and he went kind of
Yeah.
a lot higher than we expected.
I was looking at Fly, but I think if I had Fly and Rambo, I was gonna get confused.
Damn.
What
Wait.
about Jason Girth?
Jason
Of
Girth.
course,
Well,
Jason
that's
Of
easy.
course. That's a no-brainer.
I don't even know who the best one on the Devil Rays is.
Oh,
Oh.
okay. Let me go through my Dr. McToad and a point.
Dr. Peter Peckershine.
Peter Peckersh.
I've never realized how terrible the names on our team are.
Yeah, you guys have some weird names.
Okay, just for the record, I've just looked at your minor league system. Fuck that person with that super long name, because
Methuselah Saltamachia?
you know umpires hate that person.
That's probably true. There's a bar near me called Methuselah. That's the only reason I'll ever remember that.
I just don't like him
Who
because
Diego?
he's
Yeah.
named after the devil, the Christian devil, and I walk in the shadow of the Lord. So I can't get down on that.
This is just
Why
gonna
do you
be.
guys laugh as if that is a joke?
This is gonna be a 3-hour podcast of nothing but stupid shit.
I don't
Yeah,
care.
It's gonna be the
It's
best
the
piece of content
best.
ever.
yeah, like ever. There's no dead silence. So.
Oh
Hold
yeah,
on. Was there a home run derby matchup going on tonight? And if so, who
There's
won?
one currently going on.
we're not gonna talk
It's
about it.
between-
Are you umping that game?
Yes, kill me. I mean, love you, Lane, if you're listening.
Wait, Lane's in it?
Yeah.
Or is he just running it?
It's Lane. It's
He's
Lane
in it.
versus Red Trapper.
Go red.
Lane won game 1, but then Red has to take care of his kid or some shit, so I've got to wait for him to come back.
So you
Oh,
got
by
one.
the way, shout out to.
I'm gonna kick
actually,
you.
Shout out to Red for having a child.
Yeah,
Yeah,
shout out for
Red-
the, congrats on the sex.
Wait, yeah, seriously, congrats on the sex, but why are we shouting that out?
Because I
Uh,
Newsworthy.
I
This is
threatened
because
Dougie.
He's has another one on the way.
oh
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, all the MLR babies.
Yeah, right.
It's weird.
It really is.
Oh yeah.
If you have a kid, you should not be doing this.
If you have a life, you should not be doing this. Like, just gonna be honest there. Well, you can bat, but you can't be a GM.
Okay.
Like-
That's fair.
Like, we don't have lives. Like, please send help.
Kids are terrible. I just didn't think they were celebrated. That's all.
I know
That's-
Mike has a kid, Charlie Scott.
Mick
he does.
Mick recently his wife had a kid, I think.
Yes, congrats to Mick on that as well. That was recent.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him as much.
Yeah, that's why.
Probably because of the kid.
Yeah. Well,
Alright. What were
Okay.
we talking about?
Why people hate the Padres, and then we went to porn names on
the
rosters.
Padres.
Well, we figured out why people hated the Padres. I didn't
Me.
know it was as simple as
Well,
Preller being.
I'm sure there's other reasons.
I can't think of one.
I can't really either. I mean, like, who else on your roster is hateable?
People just throw like mad shade in the fucking regular chat at just at Preller because he's always stirring the pot. Outside of that, I don't see any.
Hold on, back it up. You assume that I
can't believe
start
I
the
forgot.
fights.
I forgot about Forehead Jones.
Oh yeah, forehead.
Oh, fuck Forehead Jones. That dude lit us up.
Oh yes, he did.
Yeah, dude's good.
Ooh. Yeah, good.
Yep.
And Preller, why are you backing us up here?
I'm not the one that starts the things. I'm just the one that is like, well, now I gotta say something.
You don't start it, you keep it going.
Yeah, you are also the one who started the gay rumors today, so I don't know.
Wait, I like stopped paying attention about halfway through the day. People just started throwing gay rumors around.
No, you started it, and then everyone ran with it.
Oh
I
yeah,
think that was the obvious joke, and I think that if Preller hadn't started that one,
yeah, like
then
anyone would have started it.
That's probably true.
Wait, breaking news out of the home run derby.
What?
Red just found out he's having a son.
Oh wait, shit, really?
Congrats.
Yeah.
Congrats.
that's what we just talked.
Why the fuck would you make your announcement?
A son as opposed to a normal child.
Oh,
A daughter.
a normal
A son
child.
opposed to a daughter.
If he's not naming it Preller, get out.
I can't wait.
Kidding.
It's gonna be year 17 of MLR, and this fucking little red trapper is gonna be fucking hitting dingers.
Preller makes Mick Oxbig. Just put names together for people. Just name your put your kid's middle name as Mick Oxbig. This is why I shouldn't be a parent.
No, you're not gonna get an argument from me on that one. Oh man. So we've solved the mystery. Why do people hate the Padres?
What was the
Great
other
job.
shit? What was the other shit, Gare? What was the second thing?
Oh, the second thing was I was just gonna ask Dougie if I just remember there was a story where
Oh, that.
I thought it was a walk-off home run. Somebody was at a bar with a girlfriend, which I thought was Dougie, and they had asked, "Hey, what number do I need?" And like his girlfriend gave her the number.
I thought
he used the number, and it was a home run or something.
I thought the joke was that the guy had just met this girl for the first time. I thought that was the point.
Wait, what? The guy had what?
That was the first time those two had met.
I have no idea. I just thought
I
there was
think
a story out there.
I think you're conflating stories because the half of that story happened to me, but it was a home run derby.
Oh yeah.
Yes. So I think that's where I'm getting confused then.
Welcome to the
I'm
MLR
not
where
really sure
shit
what the
gets put
story
together.
is.
Yeah,
So, in this,
because I've never taken an at bat, so
oh, that's
it's
true.
not
He's a pitcher.
True, you're a pitcher.
in the American League.
However, we
And
don't.
They won't let me DH.
I considered it once, but then I was like, well, if I do that, I'm gonna actually give up the DH because I'll actually need them to come in relief.
Right, exactly.
So, in a not at all planned thing, it's totally planned. I don't know why I'm even gonna say that.
I'm 100% for the DH too, by the way.
Oh, that's not at all what I was transitioning to. Do you guys remember, probably like, I don't fucking remember how many days ago I put it out. Tim put a link in the announcements thread. It was a week ago today. Tim put an announcement thing. Holy shit, it's been a week. And it has 66 responses. And it was where we should put the All-Star game this year.
Oh boy.
Yep.
So,
Controversial.
first off, if your stadium wasn't on there, get bent. I don't care.
Yep.
Second, it was mainly because if we had all the stadiums on there, we would just have 15 people voting for each stadium, because you just vote for your own, except the Trop, because the Trop's not on there.
It's a dump.
Chop is not on there.
Yeah, it's the Steve Irwin Memorial Stadium.
Nobody would have voted for Oko. Nobody would have voted for Oko. Just being
Hey,
honest.
they gotta win. You can't talk shit about.
No, I'm not talking shit about the A's. I'm talking shit about Oko.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
it's a
right.
dump.
That's right.
Oh,
Also,
and
Yep.
and Moyer Stocks. That guy can get bent.
Is that Judah? Is that confirmed? Do we know?
No, we don't.
I voted, by the way, I voted for Pecco. Pecco is beautiful.
So
It's nice.
I'm going to talk about the things that happened during this, because I was tempted to just make you guys think you were voting correctly on the first one, but actually the random question was the one where the vote was?
Yeah. That was
What?
so obnoxious.
Yes,
That's extremely on brand.
it's extremely Preller brand.
Yeah, it is. For the brand, for sure.
So, I'd like to announce that if I would have done that, you guys would have been playing in Safeco.
Yuck.
Okay.
Alright.
Safeco, Safeco, I don't know why we put Safeco on this list, but it's on there. So,
I of the 4 fields, I feel like I have the least relationship with the Cardinals as a franchise, or the Mariners as a franchise.
so immediately,
Yeah, I think I'd agree with that. Same.
immediately, I am going to now reveal the thing that fucking Pi I knew doesn't know blah 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 blah. I do this. Pi doesn't want me revealing. I'm gonna do it anyways. Pi voted for
You heard it
Safeco.
here first, Preller Podcast.
Pi voted for
I already know
Safeco.
what this is about to be.
A Preller exclusive.
Pi voted for Safeco.
What a
Why? What?
He was the first
you know what?
person
It's
to
a
vote for
Fisher's
Safeco.
Park, and he needs the dimension.
Oh, he needs all the help
So
he can
does
get.
Petco.
He needs all the help he can get. I think he just voted for Safeco because he didn't want to go to Pedco.
I think based off of the recent, I mean, nobody knows what the dimensions of Steve Irwin are, but I think
Yes, we do.
can
We
safely
we
say
saw
this.
that.
Sounds, yeah, that's true.
They
I
made
think
a-
it is Fisher's Park. You're right.
They made an
Wait, are
OOTP
there-
map for it somewhere, way back
Oh,
when.
okay.
Way back
Oh,
when.
I didn't know that.
So, let's talk about who came in last. With 13 votes, Busch Stadium.
Yep.
that's a
I've
shame.
been there.
With
It's like it's nice, and like Cardinal Nation is pretty cool, but fuck St. Louis.
with 14 votes, Safeco Field.
Okay.
All right.
So,
Fine.
despite the fact that I am tempted to completely lie, which I am,
You're not gonna.
I
I'm
get the feeling you're fighting that urge even as you get through this
Yep,
sentence.
yep. It's so tempting, but I can't really. People would eventually figure it out because, well, it wasn't exactly a close finish for first and second. Because the difference is 18 votes.
50 large.
So
50 large.
coming in just about first, basically, is Steve Irwin Memorial with
Oh, fuck
34 votes.
God damn.
Yes. What do you mean? That's fantastic.
So, with that said, because of this, all Devil Rays are banned.
So,
Outright.
Well, see ya.
No Devil Rays.
There's 2 Devil Rays on the podcast, please.
So, with that in mind, we can already name the one representative that will be joining us from the Devil Rays. Jeff Ray, third base.
That's
Getting the meme in there.
Hold on. You guys have someone named Jeff Ray?
No,
That is-
no. It's not a person.
mascot.
It's not a person. It's a Devil Ray in a Gatorade
Water
cooler
cooler.
with water in it.
It's water cooler, to be specific.
This is absurd.
You weren't here for the Winter Classic?
Dude, I came up with
I
that.
was not sorry. I was in a different state of mind that entire time.
Okay,
Ketamine?
yeah, pretty much. I'm gonna have to make a freaking emote for that where it's just ketamine with a question mark. So, Jeff Ray the Ray was what happens when FICO decides he's bored and jump into the Ray tank in center field. And so he did, and he came out with the Ray because his condition to going back to third base was, can I take a Ray with me? And
That
they put
is-
a Ray in a water cooler on the third base line, and they called it Jeff Ray.
This is truly absurd. The Devil Rays are a mockery, and
We knew that already.
this is
Everyone-
I can't.
Like,
Devil Rays are really ruining fake baseball.
yeah.
They are ruining it, even though they can't stop winning.
So, first off, I'd like to note that I have a member of the cleanest clubhouse and the exact polar opposite that's the closest thing to another team.
You literally had someone almost die in a hot balloon accident, so
Hey man, that ain't my fault.
sounds like it was.
It wasn't. You
Yeah, it
can't
sounds
prove
like
that.
that waiver you have everybody sign when they join your team is really paying dividends.
Fucking gag order.
Yeah. I think I joked for a while that I kept Rambo in a cage after that.
That might be true. Apparently, every clubhouse Pi goes to, he gets beat. So I don't know.
Oh, fuck no. I have repeatedly threatened that if I ever managed to get my hands on Pi, I would try to put him on waivers, send him to AAA. But everybody has said if you did that, we'd just claim him off waivers.
100%. Yeah, I really
There's no way
blame him.
you'd have to get like 100% participation from GMs. And
Oh,
there's no
yeah.
way.
But what I'd
I
actually
would have
do...
a meltdown.
Oh yeah, Pi would have an absolute meltdown.
It's crazy because he's one of the bigger personalities and everybody wants him. Yet
But he
doesn't pitch
sucks.
that well. So
He was pretty good up until the Indians game this season.
yeah, I think he would be much better.
Because
as a
before the
reliever.
Indians game, he pitched against us for 1 inning.
Oh, okay. I don't fucking follow Pi's career.
Yeah, nobody else does either.
Love you, Pi. Mean it.
But my favorite part about that whole stick was he kept pushing in committee room and GM chat to call our Cy Young the Pi Young, and everybody's immediate response was always, Pi, you actually have to be good to get something named after you.
I've heard rumblings that there might be like an award for.
Don't say anything.
Pitcher.
Well, it would be the Pi
Okay.
Young. I
Yeah,
thought you were going
exactly.
somewhere. I thought you were
No,
going
I'm
somewhere
saying
else.
that I've heard like musings that at the end of the season the worst pitcher or like the most erstwhile pitcher would receive the Pi Young.
All right, so far through the season, who would that be?
Pi.
Rip.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm gonna look now. Who's got like the?
Oh, I know who has.
Home runs.
I know who has the actual worst technical ERA.
Who is it?
Is it Lim Tinscombe?
No, it's Sylvester Cinnamon because he has an infinite ERA.
Who
Oh.
the hell is that?
He's my left-handed reliever that pitched against 2 batters in the Dodger game and gave up 2 home runs.
Ah.
Yikes.
And I haven't pitched him since.
Yeah, I'm
Let me
looking
look.
now.
I think it's 6 because
Sonny
we can't just
Sonny Streaker has a 10.8 ERA
Oof.
through 6 2/3 innings.
Yeah, that's no
it
good.
would be Streaker. You're right. 5 home runs allowed. He's got a couple losses before getting sent down to the minors.
He's still in the major. Well, according to the updated spreadsheet, or maybe not updated spreadsheet. I don't know.
So I feel that I immediately need to point out that I think Grim Carp is cheating, because you can't have 2 0-diff home runs in 4 games.
He's on something else, man. I don't
Dude
know.
just
what
rakes. What do you want me to say? Dude rakes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just to give you guys a heads up,
What?
something that the Pirates do, that when we know someone's going to throw a certain number, we will never guess the specific number because 0 difference numbers are sketchy as hell. So we don't do that as to not alert the pitcher and to alert the league that we might know what someone's throwing. So yeah, I'd say Grim Carp is cheating.
Okay, we're actually
What the
not.
fuck are you even talking about?
We're actually
You guys
not
are
gonna go with
jealous
that.
because you guys don't hit as well as he does.
Forehead has a
Not even
0-diff
close.
too, dude.
Right? Does he have 2 of them?
He will. Give him time.
And you know what? When he does, I'm gonna accuse him of cheating, just like you're accusing Grim.
Well,
How many home runs total does Grim have?
4.
I think that's 3. I think he has.
That'll be 3 total.
Well, if he already says
I'm
4.
a little offended, but I'm not surprised that I'm looking at the home run leaders. I also have 2, but Larry Wayne does as well, and he made the
The list.
leaderboard. But I noticed who he played for, and that that kind of cleared it up.
Oh
Cough,
jeez.
cough.
Oh boy.
Well,
This.
it's like how JD was on top of the stolen base counter for several
Hours.
sessions until. No, it was for several sessions.
He
until
should
said
be
something.
because he should be because the base he stole was home. So
Yes. The most important base.
He stole 4th base.
yeah,
I am fully convinced that we are not going to see another steal of home for a long time.
probably won't.
I'm wholly convinced that
Well-
we probably will because somebody on the Indians will do it.
No, good, but you have to be good to steal home. Is the thing. Like, it's got to be a confluence of things. Like, think of all the stars that have to align in order to steal home. You probably got to be up or down by 5 runs apiece, right?
Yep.
Wait, what was the score when they stole home?
8-3.
Oh.
So if you're up by 5 runs, you have to disrespect the team you're playing against enough to want to steal home against them. And then, if that all goes according to plan,
You have to get
then
this
you
pitch.
actually have to execute.
Yep. 25 difference. That's pretty
So that's-
difficult.
Yeah, that's a 5% chance. So
Fuck.
it's gonna be a minute.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, there's no way.
That's a.
Unless
it's
you're the
fine.
Pirates and you know what they're gonna throw every time, but you fuck off.
Yeah, I hope you understand. I'm gonna make fun of you as hell once I post this podcast about that.
Yeah, please do. There are many times we know
But the
within
thing is,
5 of what a pitcher's gonna throw easily.
the Pirates would never steal home. That's not their clubhouse. That's not
That's
what
true.
they do.
Nope. You're right. We probably wouldn't be allowed to.
Because they're no
If
fun.
God, what's the-
Wait, what do you mean you're not allowed to?
What's the
We're
audio
respectful-
version of a jerk-off motion? Because that's what I'm doing right now.
You're a respectful clubhouse. That is what I'm saying.
You put a freaking position player on the mound in the 3rd inning.
Because you lit us up.
Get good.
Get good.
Yeah, we did. Promptly thereafter, we did. You know what? The Rays are nothing but troublemakers.
Oh,
I don't
that-
Who?
recognize
Who are the
any-
Rays?
Who's the Rays?
Who's the Rays? Precisely. You guys steal home when you're up fucking 7.
5?
Yeah, I was gonna say, Gare, are you okay there, bud?
They're not really great with numbers on the Pirates.
Aren't you the one that's supposed to be
man.
putting the sign to the
About
pitcher?
7.
Plus or minus, it's about 7.
Yeah, that's margin. of
Do you
error
tell your
right there.
pitchers that when you're like doing the signs? Just go up or down 7 and just hope that it's the right pitch.
Look, like Dougie said, 7, that's a fine margin of error.
I mean, hope, but not when it's like an important thing.
Weird question. How many wins do the Padres have?
We have 2.
enough.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Weird question. How many wins do the Pirates have?
We have 3.
That's weird because I feel like I've been a part of more.
We are 3-1.
Yeah, I'm 3-1 by myself.
That's not how that works.
Wait,
No, my
you
record
pitched
is.
4 games?
Well, I have four decisions.
4 decisions, yeah. Yeah,
Really? No shit.
Yeah, because I blew a save, or not a save, but I blew a 1-1 game in my first appearance. And
somebody
then,
clip
Very
that.
nice.
Somebody clip
then-
that later.
My second appearance, it was the marathon game against the Orioles, so
Oh, that
I
game.
got the decision
Oh,
for that.
fuck that game. Please don't bring
Seriously,
that up.
fuck that game.
The Indians game,
Fuck the Indians. Just
Ed
obligatory.
got tossed for beating Morello.
He got tossed for that. I didn't know that. That's awesome.
And then I just finished up against the Twins, which I pitched the whole game.
You're a lefty, right?
Your boy is a lefty.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just looking now. We don't play you at all this year. That's too bad.
That would have been well. I mean, not
Did we
yet.
play Tampa? I forget.
True. True. Not in the regular season,
Not in the
anyways.
regular
Who
season.
the hell is
yeah.
Frankie Sticky Fingers?
Frank Sticky Fingers? I've seen him like once or twice.
I feel like that might be the dude that Jeff knows. Steelflex.
Jeff Ray or Jeff Steelflex?
I said Jeff Steelflex.
Well,
Jeff Ray probably knows him too.
there was supposed to be a joke there, but there was not long enough of a pause.
Oh, all right. Never mind. He's the Mariners. He's on the Mariners. That's weird.
What? We have the Mariners in this league?
Yeah, aren't
Coulda
they
fooled
actually
me.
Really good.
That's what they tell me.
Are they?
Yeah,
I'm looking at-
apparently their hitting is like crazy.
Yeah, man. They're 3-1. I'm looking at the AL West.
I feel like we need to ask Yolanda a little more about how the Mariners are
Oh,
doing.
boy.
Londa probably knows all about the Mariners.
Yolanda's got an eye on everything. I don't understand what that's about. So,
I love
did
it.
the Rays game finish already?
Yes, they beat the Twins.
Yes, we did.
Really? Oh, shit.
2-0.
What was the score? 2-0. Damn.
Yeah.
Who pitched for the
It's,
Twins? Was it Dick Shot?
No, it was
Knuckles?
Timber, and then Timber gave up 2 home runs, and then Knuckles pitched an inning.
Wow.
Yeah.
Timber. That's
I mean,
impressive.
He threw a
Mhm.
good game.
Just
It's
two
just that-
mistakes.
Well, yeah, like he only gave up 3 hits.
It's
just
two
that
memes.
2 of those hits were home runs.
Is that the only game done in this session so far?
No, the
No,
Oakland Athletics beat the Baltimore Orioles.
Yeah, you know
What?
how the Athletics
Wait,
do. They get done with their business and then it's
You never notice that their game actually happened because none of them talk.
well, no, they just take care of business and then like they're efficient and very good at fake baseball. I think we can all say that about the Athletics.
Yeah, and can we talk about Robbie Pancakes' line? 5 innings pitched, 10 hits, 4 earned runs, 9 strikeouts. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's almost like being a strikeout pitcher doesn't really help with much.
Apparently.
I don't think it does. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
And Salsa Shark, who was he the Cy Young in the AL last year? I mean, looks like he's having a tough
No,
year.
they gave it to Tiberius, I think.
Oh, they
Wait,
did.
I have a question.
What?
Wait, no, he's in the NL.
So
But
if
go ahead, Dom.
So if the A's and the Rangers play in a game, does it actually happen?
Does
Yeah,
it?
I don't know. I really don't
I'm
know.
so fucking ready for the A's to fucking moneyball their way into the paper cup, and you're all gonna look like fuck.
Oh, totally.
Also, Salsa Shark isn't having a bad year. His ERA is 3.55. Like,
Is it? All right. I just
It's just
assumed
that-
he was because they were losing.
no, it's just that his team's weighted on base average is 262.
Oof.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dude's got no run support.
That is so terrible.
See me on my my competing podcast, which is called Sal Shark is Not the Problem.
Oh my
It's
god.
weird because Van Vactor, man, Caleb, he had a outstanding first season. He is very bad this year.
This is that thing where you're standing in a group of people and you know they're saying words that you understand are words, but like you've never heard them before used in the same area.
Preller, you're not an OG, man.
No,
You're not
I
an
actually
OG.
do know who these people are. Technically I was, by the way.
How so? You were wrong.
I had a player. Name eludes me. I had a player. And I finally actually remembered, oh right, this is a thing. And came back and I signed with the Nationals for 5 minutes. And then promptly became a GM during season 1. And then season 1 ended. And I was like, bye!
Wait, you became a GM of what?
The Braves.
What?
Yeah, I was the Braves GM for 4.5 innings.
So were you pissed then when the Pirates and the Braves got screwed at the end of last season and weren't allowed in the playoffs despite having the same
No.
exact record as the two teams allowed in the playoffs?
No,
Well, I was.
because I was the Padres GM by that point.
Oh, it was already decided.
Oh, yeah. But we won't get into that because, well, I've told that story a million times.
So
Welcome.
you got to coach the one, the only, the Tiberius.
Oh, kind of. I talked to him for 2 minutes.
So why do you think he has so much success against everyone except the Pirates?
Tiberius?
I don't know.
Yeah, Tiberius.
According to the Devil Rays, he's overrated.
I did see that.
Wait, when did we say that? When?
Oh,
that
according
became
to
official?
Juan.
Say that.
Somebody
I'm not gonna-
random.
Juan. Juan says it all
Yeah,
the time.
Juan called him out. That's true. I remember that.
Whatever.
Watch.
Juan's views do not represent the rest of the Devil Rays views.
Oh, yes, it does.
All right.
Don't even back out. Juan is freaking the poster child for your team.
Am I not the poster child for my team? Is
No.
Dougie
God,
not
I
the
hope
poster
not.
child for our team?
God, I hope not. You have to look at that poster.
Our team can hit.
Oof. Yeah, Dom, we have to look at that poster.
I mean,
I think the poster child for our team is
If you say your own name, I'm kicking you out. Okay.
It's gotta be Ed.
I would say Carp.
No.
Carp does put the asses in the seats, doesn't he?
No, but he sure puts the balls in there.
Yeah, ladies do love the long ball.
Oh, man. I put that in there. I'm in my team Discord a while back because, again, I think all of our runs, 2 of them are scored in non-home run fashion, and like the other 15 or so are scored in home runs.
That's a lot of goddamn home runs to give up.
Who?
whoever gave up 15.
Well, it's not just one person.
Wait, hold
It's
on.
15 runs.
Has-
It's 15 runs.
Hold on. Has Donked McToad pitched a single inning this year?
No,
He
he's
has
been on the
not.
minors.
Oh, okay.
He was I don't know if this is a little inside baseball, if you'll pardon the pun, but he was scheduled to relieve me in this game, but it got to the fourth and he was like, "No, Dougie's getting it. Let him just ride this one out."
Dougie's fucking dealing. We can't take him out.
You can't. He's the hot hand right now. So shout out to Donked, by the way. That was a stand-up move on his part. I appreciate it.
And I'd also like to note, Donked, that was a silly move because you let Dougie start to prove that he's not as good as he says he is. Just shock and awe.
Are you
Yeah.
gonna address those comments, Dougie?
No, his mic muted. Viewers at home who can't see it because I don't show the Discord while I'm
Wait, did it
talking.
really?
Yeah, he
Sorry.
muted his mic.
Oh shit. Oh no, he's gone.
Goodbye. What do we want to do? Lefty pitchers that play for the Devil Rays suck. I couldn't just say lefty pitchers because I have one and that would make my guy mad.
Yeah, I'm looking at the Devil Rays like stats right now.
You caught
and-
yourself there.
I'm leading
Yeah,
in
I know.
strikeouts.
I did. You heard that? Yeah, I did.
I'm leading in strikeouts, right?
I'd like to note that the Players Association is just legitimately Pie's excuse to give a press release about shit.
He's pretty
Oh,
good
he's
at writing
back.
press
Oh,
releases.
he's gone. Oh, he's back.
No,
Somebody
okay,
just
sorry.
killed him.
I had
Somebody
to
killed
deal
him.
with- I have a cat that I had to deal with.
Really?
Who was
I fucking
talking-
hate cats.
Who was talking shit about me?
It was actually
All of
Preller.
us.
I mean,
That's what I figured. But like, who was it? Preller was like the front of the vanguard there.
Yeah,
Sure,
Preller
probably.
was pretty much like, that was stupid of Donk to let you pitch, because then we all got to see how bad you actually are at pitching.
and then you just went quiet. It was like perfectly funny to me at least, because it just was like, yeah, you had no response, and you don't get a response.
That sounds like a really good joke in context. But if you want to give it another run, where like I react,
No,
like I could be like, oh, I'm
No,
not bad
no.
at pitching, and then everyone can laugh at me. Like,
Nope. Nope,
that would be really good radio, I think.
nope. We're just gonna move on. Just moving on. Just keep going.
And we were checking out the other Rays stats, and I was a little confused. Dom leads the league in strikeouts.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Wait. Dom's not a pitcher.
No, like
That's the joke. Thank you.
That was, that was the,
this.
that was,
That's
that was
the
joke.
point. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, Dom asked in the Devil Rays Discord the other
Oh,
day
no.
why he doesn't have an emote, and on cue, myself and JD both responded with a giant K.
It was really funny.
It was
That's
you had,
awesome.
you had to
wasn't
be
there.
there.
No, I
I even
didn't.
think you needed to be there. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Hold on. Now I have to make an emote from mine that's just Dominus, and it's just the backwards K.
Also, can we just talk about Brady McElroy, not Dougie? Brady
Oh,
McElroy.
please,
No, we
no.
can't talk about him.
Gerber. His photo's the Gerber baby. I'm a little creeped out by that.
Can you hit
That's
that
what
word
creeps
one
you
more
out?
time?
Gerber.
Gerber baby.
It sounds like you're really like leaning into those R's, but okay.
I'm trying to, as to not pronounce the accent.
Yeah.
Gerber.
So, I feel like that shouldn't be the part that concerns you.
What, the accent?
The baby. I feel like the stuff that he says should be concerning to you.
That's probably true. Oh, so while we have DPA VP on,
Oh god,
question.
I'm here.
So
Disband the union.
What's the next move on, like, the three things that were proposed? The catcher throwouts, the tagging up, and the outfield assists.
No.
Which is kind of like tied in to the tagging up.
Do you know that I get a vote on this stuff too, right?
Yeah, I guess. I don't get a vote.
No.
I'm just curious.
We have Pete and I haven't discussed that yet, mainly because we've been focusing on whatever the
What's currently being voted on, yeah.
better. The
Oh
better
God,
together.
please don't talk about that right now. I don't think people know about that yet.
There is a proposal that is being discussed right now. We'll leave it at that.
You're not even gonna tell us about what?
If we do, I have to wait. I have to wait to post the podcast if we talk about it.
Yeah. So I'll tell you some other time.
When can we expect to hear about this, though?
As
Publicly.
soon as it gets through the committee room.
As soon as it gets
So got that far. It's already to the committee.
Right.
Dude, people
Like,
just
in which
put
case- in which case
ideas in
they're
the committee
In which
room.
case they're allowed to, if it's in the committee room and it's being discussed.
It's not that we aren't telling people. It's more like that if we tell people all at once the second any idea gets put up there, there's the problem of the whole world just wants to focus on that rule change.
Yeah, exactly. It's like instant outrage, and then nothing gets accomplished.
Yup. Especially when you're sitting there, and this is the 200th day you're talking about the steel rule.
Oh God, yeah. Yep.
Man, why do you guys gotta take the LARPing so seriously? Just guess the number, and that's how my day goes. I put the numbers in the Discord.
And then people tell you to put it on the Reddit.
I enter the numbers into the Reddits, and then...
Well, I'm a pitcher, so they go in the Discord.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
True, you are.
And then everyone says, "Hey, you did a good baseball today."
Or they
I
say
back
you
it
didn't.
in, and then I have dinner with the girlfriend, who is definitely real and not fake.
I feel like we
Listen.
need proof of this now.
That sounds.
Dom, don't start talking. You don't want to do that. Because, dude, you will go on
Don't-
blast so quickly.
Don't write checks your body can't cash right now, Dom.
Fun fact, I think the first person I'm going to meet from MLR might be Dom. Your boy's coming up to Boston.
Maybe, depending on if.
Well,
Because
I just want to say, dude, I don't meet parents.
I know.
I feel like that's something that Dougie should be saying, not you.
yeah, I deal with parents all the fucking time. Sorry, I'm not bitter about it.
Not at all.
Yeah, not even, I can't even imagine.
No, apparently, somebody from MLR lives on the same street as me.
Oh, well, shit. Now you're going to have your neighbors knocking on your door. Hey,
That was,
are you on Reddit?
That was, Silky Mango is the...
You live
The
near
mango
Gino?
tree? Are you
No.
kidding me? The mango tree.
You live near Gino. Can you go out of your house and go knock on his door and tell him to go do my at-bat already, please?
This
I don't
is
know which building he's in.
absurd.
But he moved, and he, like, told me he was in the same neighborhood that I lived in, and then I messaged him privately, and he's like, "Oh, I'm on this block between this street and this street." And I was like, it was the same block that I live on, and I was like, okay, this is the weirdest shit.
Well, neither of you can quit.
That is so absurd. Oh my god.
Neither of you
Go
can
to
quit now.
Small world.
Beer with him or some shit.
That's what I said, but it's like, I don't really know him that.
You will now.
I don't know, I'm not, like, looking. I just don't want to get raped, you guys. Like,
Wit,
that's the
if
thing.
you
Whatever,
hear
we
this
get it, Doug. You have
podcast,
real friends. Some of us don't.
Wit,
okay?
if you hear this podcast, trade
My friends think
Dougie
I'm
to
gonna get
Gino.
raped by one of you guys someday.
I mean, if it happens, then you're, like, I don't know. They warned you.
My
Yeah.
friends actually don't know about you guys because they don't
Good.
exist.
I just don't tell people about this thing. Honestly.
How do you explain this to people? That's
You
all.
don't.
That's like
You
the,
don't.
Like, alright, so that the real Pirates account today that retweeted the fake Pirates account,
That's a bot.
it was like a thing for that guy's class. He like set it up to automatically
Oh, I
retweet certain
know where
tweets.
you're going.
How do you explain that to the class when he reads it out loud to the class?
I truly hope that he will respond one day on that tweet, and it'll just be why. Just why.
Well, I mean, I
why?
think it just brings up, like, the ever-present guest who is on every team and helps with every pitch and is on every podcast, and that guest, gentlemen, is Shame. And that's,
Oh
he's
my
with
god, it's
both
only funny because
at
it's
all
true.
times during MLR.
Oh my god. That was good. That's not
Speaking-
what I expected you to say.
Speaking of shame, I'd like to just quickly note, if you feel the need to cheat at an online baseball game, reconsider your life choices.
Seriously though, who who was like, you know what? I'm gonna make 5 alt accounts and I'm going to take over the league.
My favorite part of all of it was that they still sucked.
They did. They really did. They were still the worst.
But yes, if for some reason somehow you got accidentally caught up in that whole thing and you're actually innocent, I don't believe you, first off, and second of all, sorry, I guess, maybe? Don't look like
I would say third of all,
don't look like an alternate account next time?
If you're innocent and you got banned from MLR, you're welcome, because that was a favor that was done for you. I
mean, yeah.
Jesus. God reached down and did you a blessing.
God reached down and went, stop.
This is like the weirdest like Fight Club. Like, don't talk about it. You shouldn't talk about it, but you also
It's
shouldn't
two
be
dudes
here.
to a fight, no shirt, no shoes. Like, all of the rules are the same.
We wear shoes.
You guys wear shirts and shoes while you play?
Yes.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I get down to it before every pitch.
I sent Wit, like, a crate of supplies for you people. Did he just not give it to you?
Well, no, it's really weird for me because I'm like in schools most of the day, and it's like, oh, I gotta just
Wait.
pop this. I gotta pop this bad boy off real quick. Send a pitch in.
Spit it out.
Gare, please, because
Are you?
I'm so tempted to make a lot of jokes off of just that statement.
Do it.
Please make them.
Gare,
I'm here.
Gare,
Gare, please be strong for Preller.
Gare, where are you in your house?
The kitchen right now.
Okay.
It sounded like you were relieving yourself.
Oh. No, I was actually just pouring a glass of water.
I cannot wait for when this gets posted, and right about this minute mark, all the people start saying,
Hold on, this is me doing my Preller.
"Oh, there you go." Hold on, do I have any? No, there's no drink left. I already drank all of my drink. I did.
That was the Preller.
You're all welcome for this excellent. Next week on AJ Prellers Runner going ASMR. Look it up, people.
Jesus. AJ Prellers
This week-
ASMR. I
this
promise
week-
it's not a weird sex thing.
What are you talking about? ASMR is absolutely a weird sex thing.
Well, we
Hold
know
on.
that, but they pretend.
Wait, Yolanda has addressed some of the rumors.
Wait, there's more? Is it on the WordPress or is it in the news?
Maybe-
Hold on. Oh, she tweeted Lavelle. Lavelle posted the picture of me with Yolanda. And Yolanda said, "This Photoshop is amazing. It would be so great to have dinner with Gare. Thanks for the neat present."
Oh goodness.
That might be where we should start winding
Yeah.
this down.
Yeah, because this just goes too deep. Like, I don't understand.
I mean, I feel like that's you and Yolanda in a few weeks, but
Her neck is so big. Will you look at it? She looks like a fucking, like, I don't know, a dinosaur with a long neck.
oh god, yeah. Looking at that photo, why did he feel the need to put somebody else's face on that person?
Well, because that's Yolanda's face.
Oh.
Literally her face.
Wait, hang
Wait,
on. What the?
In what way? Like,
I'm so
Well,
concerned.
If you go to her Twitter, it looks like that's her face.
I'm so
I didn't
concerned.
realize she had a Twitter. Jesus.
Wait, what's her Twitter?
Okay, so OOTC, Yolanda needs a Twitter bot on the news channel.
Oh God.
Please.
So her Twitter is at YOLO, YOLO, fake baseball with one L.
Oh, that's really good. I actually like that.
It's well with one L.
Well, it's probably because it's too big of a Twitter name if it's got two L's.
Her neck is so, and like her face is less tan than the rest of her body. I don't know, it's so crazy.
Well, at least her face doesn't have a big, bright white outline
Yeah, that's true.
with bloodshot-looking eyes.
People just taking my emoji that I made of myself and just slapping it on anything is so absurd.
Yeah, especially considering, like, I made player models and I don't use them at all now. I just have, like, I have 20 player models of these people that I just don't use.
That was a bold move.
Alright, so I'm not telling you who this person is.
I
The
just
first-
Googled. I did the same thing. if you Google image search for this image for the Twitter, the suggested image or the suggested like description is this person's name cleavage.
Hold on. Google. Google will not fail me on this. Hang on. Google.
Figure it
I-
out, Preller.
Hey, did you listen to Runner Going with AJ Prellers? Yeah, for like 30 seconds they were just googling stuff.
Yeah, I said in the last time I need to just like Stone Cold have a graphic pop up for whenever I just start mid like podcast googling things.
We can,
Yeah,
Too much editing.
we can
for-
hear it.
Yeah, you can hear it because you can just hear the clicks on my keyboard as I'm trying to put stuff in.
Yeah, it was weird for like.
Oh yeah, it
for
totally
like
does.
5
Huh.
minutes they were just like doing math.
Oh well, that's fucking welcome to the MLR, I guess. So what to sign off with? Because honestly, how the fuck do we end this?
How
Well,
do you end it? Yeah.
we don't. Well, that's the end. Cut it. Just cut it right there. That would be
cut it.
great if I just cut it off right there. Just
in
no
the middle
outro.
of one of these sentences, and don't tell us who until
Yeah.
Yeah.
in the middle of the sentence. Just cut it.
Yeah, just,
Yeah.
there will be a point where I just stop the recording, or I just like mute for half a second and just start my outro and not tell you.
Yeah.
I
Just run
assume,
the outro.
Yeah.
I assume by this point that the
Nope, it's still going. We're still going.
We're still in.
We're still live. We're doing it live.
We definitely
we're doing
still
it
have
live.
to talk about it simply because we have to find out who the woman with the cleavage is. That's all.
I see AJ Prellers